Are you a 40-person professional services company and you can't see any way forward from where you're at right now? Or maybe you're coming up on that number and you can see the writing on the wall that there's going to be trouble? This is a video for you. Hey, I'm Matt Lentzner. I have over 30 years experience in professional services industry. And I'm also the CEO of a software company that makes software specifically for professional services. So my mission with this podcast is to start to share some of that wisdom that I've acquired over the years. In my experience, professional services companies are kind of making it up as they go along. There's no reservoir of knowledge. It's just individual experience. And we see this all the time. Things work completely different or kind of the opposite of what you would expect when you're in professional services. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So back in the day, in the early days of my company, Bizinta, we had a customer and they were very typical in that they were stuck at 40 people. And the CEO, she was working 60 hours a week just treading water, right? So when you're in that situation, you're so busy keeping the machine running that you don't have any time to fix it. And so she did see that there was a problem there. And so we worked with her. And what she did was bring on a bunch of staff, use some software. Our software was part of it to sort of reorganize the whole company. And then she was able over the next, I would say 5 years or so, to grow that company more than double in size and then eventually sell it and exit and retire. And during those next 5 years, she was semi-retired, working 20-ish hours a week on her company. It became more profitable, it grew, it became more valuable, and she was able to sell it and then get a good price for it. So what was the problem? And then what did she do to fix it specifically? And let's talk about that. So there's something special about 40. And we've seen it with my company over and over again, where when they hit 40, people are just struggling at that size. And that just going on with spreadsheets and sort of ad hoc bunch of like little SaaS applications, that whole system just starts to fall apart. There's some sort of inflection point there. Coincidentally, or probably not coincidentally, that's also the number for restaurants. Like restaurants can get up to about 40 and that's about it. Even though, you know, we've got two different industries, both of them professional services and restaurants, both are very staff heavy and it's all about the people that work there and what they're doing. So professional services apparently has that same sort of hard limit. And so if you want to cross over that barrier of 40 and keep moving forward, something has to change. So what's happening as you approach that number? So as you grow your company, let's say you have 10 people and you add another person and you get to 11. So that 11th person has 10 other people to interact with. When you add that 12th person, they have 11 other people to interact with. When you add that 13th person, they have 12 other people to interact with. It's not a linear thing. It's actually growing and growing and growing because the networking effect of all of those people keeps growing by one each time you bring a new person on. So there's this mounting complexity as you add people. And it seems like 40 is kind of where that starts to become really onerous. Another thing is you're dividing up the information. So when it's you and your partner or whatever, each of you has 50% of the information about the company. But when you're at 40, each person has 1/40th of all the potential things that could be going on. So now to get a bigger picture, you have a lot more pieces that you have to pull together. And then lastly, and this is probably the most important thing, it appears that a owner or CEO or whatever, whoever's running things, that's about as many people as they can keep track of. Once they start getting to 40, then things start falling through the cracks. They don't know what's going on. They maybe don't get a chance to talk to everybody often enough, right? There's only so many hours in a day. If everyone has to come to you, the owner, and there's 40 of them, and you're going to be just fielding questions all day, and you're never going to be able to do anything else. So what's the solution is you need some sort of system that's going to pull these things together. The ad hoc stuff just doesn't work anymore. If you like this content, please hit a like and please comment. I will read everything and answer everybody down below. So I want to get all this feedback for us. We want to know what you want to hear about, what topics you're interested in. what questions you have, things that you're struggling with. So please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help make this channel successful. Thanks.
This podcast was brought to you by Bizinta. Bizinta is an all-in-one cloud platform for professional service firms that combines time tracking, scheduling, invoicing, project management, and real-time reporting to help teams run operations more efficiently and improve profitability. For more information, click the link below.